it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do.
Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. It is me here. I am going on a morning walk this morning. I am just burning some calories, going on my morning walk this morning. I just wanted to pop on here, see how you guys were doing, and just take you guys with me on this walk. I don't really have too much to talk about today. I just wanted to pop on here and say hello, and yeah, let me know down below how you've been doing. I am back for another videos are coming. They're coming back, so just stay on the lookout for those. Stay on the lookout for those videos. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cross the road because I am back. I am going back to work here in about literally a week. After this week coming up, I'll have a week. I go back to work that Friday. So yeah, Friday, August 1st. It is coming really, really fast. It's fastly approaching. I'm excited. I can't wait to be back. But man. So yeah, school year's coming up. Summer's wrapping up. I did finish all of my modules. So I got them all done. I have one more left to do. And that's our district's Schoology training. So yeah, I got to do that because I'm new to the district. I know how to use Schoology, but the way our district uses it is how they use it. So that's what they're training us on. So I have to do that. But other than that, all of my trainings are done. I am ready to start. I got my badge. I got my keys. I know where my office is and stuff like that. So now I just have to set up my office space, make it feel like home, comfy, cozy. Because if you know, I've never had an office space. This is a new position for me as a PE coach. So yeah, I'm really excited. But I'm looking for ways that I can make my little space comfy, make it homey, feel like a classroom. Because as you know, if you know me, that's all I've had is classrooms. So never had an office or anything like that. I've set up office spaces in my athletic career as a assistant coach, but really I was a manager. So yeah, we've done projects in offices where we've painted, I've organized and stuff like that. So I'm just really looking for ways I can make mine home and open and stuff like that. So I'm very, very excited. But if you have any ideas, drop them down below because I really would love to know how to. Never done it before again. So yeah, so I have an office space. We have when I went up there and looked at what we really had, we don't have a lot, but you know me, I know how to make do with what we got. So I am really, really excited about just PE and taking it to another level. And again, back to Jam, that song, On Another Level. That's a level they ain't never been before. So I am excited to take PE to another level that they ain't never been before. I am the 5th grade PE coach, assistant PE coach. So yeah, I am very, very excited. If anybody has any ideas for PE games or anything like that, drop them down below, because I need all the tips and tricks and stuff like that. Even though I have like a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of games in mind and a lot of fun stuff that we can do. But if you have ideas, I want to hear them down below. So just let me know on that. So yeah, so PE, here I come. 5th grade, here I come. I am utterly excited and I cannot wait. So yeah, so we're about to continue on our walk. I just wanted to pick you guys up and talk to you guys, let you guys know about this upcoming school year, when I go back to work and stuff like that. Do I know what this year's gonna look like? Not yet, as far as vlogging wise, because I'm in the office, and most times us coaches aren't really in our office. So there's that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cross while it's clear. We mainly stay on our feet, and if you know me, I am a up out of my seat type of person. I don't really do the whole like, oh, sit down and teach. I don't do that. I am up out of my seat most of the times, and I'm teaching. And so I'm really excited for everything that this year holds at my new school, in a new grade, new subject area, and all the good things. So yeah, 26 is going to be a great one. I am claiming it now in the name of Jesus. 25 and 26 is going to be a great one. Although last night I was missing my pre-K babies a little too much. And at some point in my career, do I think I'm going to go back down to pre-K? Absolutely. Because I love it. Like, I love pre-K. I love working with the littles. I love, teaching them the basics, ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, phonics, reading, all the things. So I'm excited, but I do miss pre-K. So at some point, will I go back down to pre-K? Yes. Ideally, I think that's where I want to be. So yeah, but we'll see what it all holds, what the future holds. I don't know. So yeah, I am currently in one of our local parks, walking around the trail. But yeah, all right, I will pick you guys back up as we continue to walk. I'm gonna make a pit stop right here. All right, bye for now. All right, guys, so we're at a mile. We're just not at 2. So hopefully we hit 2 by the time we get back to the house. If not, I'll just keep walking. The trail starts, I'm almost back at the starting point, where I started, and it goes all the way around the entire park and back out. So yeah, all right, we're gonna keep going and try to reach our 2 miles. All right, bye for now. Alright, so we are just under 2 miles, but it's okay. I'm almost back home. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna end it, and we'll count this for that. Because it is hot, but I'm gonna go in and shower, and we'll see what we get up to after that. But yeah, thank you guys for coming along our 2-mile walk with us for today. I will talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. Bye for now. Okay, so it's been a hot minute now, but we have showered and everything. So what I'm doing now, I'm just sitting here. I have sorted out all the pictures that I want to go on the wall in my office. They're all like athletics related, teaching related, and stuff like that. I'm holding this way because my class picture from this past year is on the front, like it's front and center. And you can't see those kids' faces. So, yeah, but I have sorted some of those. Now I have to go through this thick stack right here. All of these pictures are family pictures, and decide what family pictures I want on the wall as well. And I'm also going to try to find some coaching related posters or something like that related to coaching to make my office feel at home. Y'all know I'm going for that homey, like at home type vibe. And so that is what I am going for, what I am looking for, on the hunt for. So yeah, that's what I'm sitting here doing. I am watching some YouTube and sorting through these pictures, trying to decide which ones are the best ones. So yeah, I did take out dinner. So dinner's already getting thawing out. So yeah, all right. I will talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. All right, hey y'all, I'm back. I'm about to start cooking dinner, but I wanted to show y'all some things that I picked up today for my classroom. And I'm really excited because I have finally found like the grade that I enjoy most is the littles, K through 2nd. And so I primarily want to teach pre-K or kindergarten. So today I picked up some goods and I found some really good books for really good prices. I mean really good prices. I mean they were $1. And if you know these books, you know that these books are like $14 and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. So I got Gently Used the Night Before Kindergarten. And this book was $1.50. And then I got Kindergarten, Here I Come. Again, for me, because I want to teach pre-K kinder. And so I went ahead and purchased these books now. And it was $1.50 as well. Then I got The Night Before Preschool, just in case, you never know. That is where I feel that most is pre-K kinder. So yeah, here's that. And this one was $3.50. And they were all like, they don't look like they were used. I know that they were because they were at Once Upon a Child. And then I got Hooray for the 100th Day. And so this one was $1. And it is gently used. Like, it is gently used. It even still has the school's barcode on it, but I can easily take that off and put my name on it. So I'm very excited about that. Next, I got On the First Day of Kindergarten, which is another good read aloud to read for the first day in kindergarten. So yeah, and this one was $2.50. Then I have A Letter from Your Teacher on the First Day of School. And this one was $2.50. And again, gently used. So yeah, I am excited. So I got all of these books, all of them for, they all came out to $13. So I'm really, really excited to finally know what grades that I feel led to teach the most. And that is pre-K and kinder. Because that's where I thrive, y'all. I thrive with some younger kids. So yeah, pre-K and kinder. So I got books for that. So I just wanted to pop on here and show you guys the books that I found for a really good price. Advice to my new teachers. Go to little gently used bookstores like half price books or even Once Upon a Child around back to school time. These books did not cost me anything. Like when I say fairly cheap because it's Once Upon a Child. So go to a half price books, Once Upon a Child, like go into those bookstores and see what you can get and for how much. Sometimes they do sales for like 50 cents at like Ollie's and half price books. So yeah, even garage sales, y'all. Garage sales are good for books as well for your classroom. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna do another haul because I have more stuff that I want to show you guys for a pre-K kindergarten classroom. And their books. So yeah, all right, I will come back on here after I've cooked dinner and did all the things, and we can go further into depth about read-alouds for pre-K and kinder. All right, see y'all in a bit. All right, hey y'all, and welcome back. It is actually Sunday, so I'm back with the rest of the books that I did have. So along the lines of all the books, all of these, the ones I showed yesterday. I also have, this one is Lacey's Walker and the Nonstop Talker, which is another really good one. Now the books that I have, these were given to me by one of my former coworkers who was a retired teacher, so she gave me these. I also have Terrible, Awful, Horrible Manners. And this will be really good for like teaching manners, like how you talk to kids, how you talk to peers and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about this one. This one is called The Little Bully. And this is really good for teaching about bullying and those like different character developments and stuff like that. I also have this one, Too Shy for Show and Tell. This book is about a little giraffe here who's shy about showing and telling because, you know, stuff like that. So I'm excited to have this book and to use this in my classroom at some point to talk about like show and tell and to break the shyness. You know, kids are a little shy. They get shy about getting in front of their class. So yeah, so Too Shy for Show and Tell. Then I also have Lucille Gets Jealous. This is a book about jealousy. And so again, a way that you can use this in your classroom, you can teach all about jealousy and why it's important that we don't be jealous. We wait for our turns when our turn comes and then we cheer each other on and stuff like that. So there's another one that I have. And then I also have this one. This one is The Messy Onesie. And so this one I plan on just, you know, using it as a read aloud one day and talking about like we can get messy and we can make mistakes and stuff like that. And we're bound to get messy. Stuff might get on our clothes when we're doing painting and stuff like that. So this is another really good one. This one right here is You Get What You Get. And I am really excited about this character book because y'all, that is a big rule that I have. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. And so this one will teach the kids that you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit because, again, don't pitch a fit because you get what you get. And then another one that I have is Krabby Pants. This one you can teach all about how kids are crabby, how they cannot be crabby, how they can be more positive. So yeah, there's another character development book. And then I also have this one. I just got this one this past year from Teaching Pre-K, but it's called Love You S'more, and I am really excited about this book because as we were reading this at our literacy night, I was able to pull out different things you could do with this book. You could teach all about love, what love means, letting the kids know that their parents love them. And yeah, so I'm really excited about these books. So I have a plethora of books here, this whole stack of books for pre-K kindergarten. I also have middle grade reads, so middle school. I have plenty of those, so I can give y'all a book haul on those as well. But these are my pre-K kindergarten books. So yeah, I'm really excited about these. My primary goal to teach is anywhere between K through second, but I really want pre-K and kindergarten. So yeah, all right, I will give you guys a haul. I will come back on here with the haul for my secondary books because I have some really good titles for secondary as well. Okay, so also before I jump into my secondary book stash, because this stack is huge, y'all. I have a lot of secondary books. I still have some maybe like upper L. I read these books in first and second grade. So yeah. I have some of the Magic Treehouse series. Again, I read them in first and second grade, so I don't see why first and second graders can't read it. But third and fourth graders are still free to read the Magic Treehouse. So I have some of those, not all of them. Eventually, I will move to getting the entire collection. Another one is The One and Only Ivan. This can be a book study for upper L, third, fourth, and fifth grade. They can read this, they can study this, and then they can watch The One and Only Ivan. So yeah, I am working on getting some more secondary titles and primary, but my primary titles, that needs to grow. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into my secondary books. Without further ado, we have The Scarlet Letter. Now this one was a high school book study, and as you can see, it's highlighted, and this is my book. I used this when I was in high school. So yeah, so The Scarlet Letter, book study, again, book novelty for that. Another one that I have is Everything I Never Told You. Again, this came out of a junior-senior English class. So, yeah. Where the Red Fern Grows is another one. This book was at Goodwill, and I got it for $1.99 at the Goodwill. Because of Winn-Dixie. I'm not sure if they still read these in school, but yeah, Because of Winn-Dixie is another. The Wild Wild West. My Life with the Walter Boys. And this is also a series on Netflix. So they can read this book and they can watch the series on Netflix. If your school allows that. If not, wouldn't recommend it. I also have Maze Runner. Now, I'm not sure that this will be one that you read in your class, but I do have it as a secondary book. Ghost Dog series. This is an upper L read. Yeah, but I say secondary because you can read this in like sixth grade, 6th or 7th grade. Next book I have is Get a Life, Chloe Brown. And this one is not a book that you can read in class. I do not recommend it. It has a lot of things that you just should not be reading in school. So yeah, but this is a secondary read. Like they can free to read it, but it's not one that you should read out. Next is West with Giraffes. Now this book, I did this my senior year in high school. So yeah, I purchased this book. Really good story. You can do so many things with this. We went on a field trip to the safari and we were able to feed the giraffes and see the giraffes and stuff like that. So you can do some real good stuff with that one. Next I have One of Us is Lying. And this comes in a series. The next one is One of Us is Next. So after you read this one, I'm pretty sure you can read this one. It is also on Peacock. So there's a series there. The next one I have is Water for Elephants. I can't quite remember what this book is about. But yeah, secondary. Next, sticking with that Black history, I have this one by W.E. Du Bois. And this one is Black Lives, all about W.E.B. Du Bois. Next, I have something called The Market. And it's about a girl, a high school girl. She's about to find out how much she's worth, apparently. So it could be interesting, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. So it's all about her class ranking. The next book that I have is called The Body in the Woods. Now this one is a mystery read. And yeah, it's a really good book. So there's another one. Next up, I have the entire Lord of the Rings series. These are all secondary. I don't know what kids are reading these days, but this is something that I know a lot of kids were interested in. I was interested in Lord of the Rings, hence why I have the whole collection. So there's Lord of the Rings. I have A Dog's Way Home, which is a really good, sweet story. And it is a movie now. So yeah, really excited about that one. Next, sticking with that Black history, I have The Hate U Give. Don't know if you can still find this on shelves anywhere, so I was able to snag me a copy. But this is a really good one to teach about Black history, the Black culture and stuff like that. So if you're really into that, if you really want to get into that kind of stuff, here's a really good one for you. Next is The Fifth Wave, and it comes in a different series. So this one is the first one, and then there's The Infinite Sea, and then The Last Star. So it's a really good one. This one was also a movie. So yeah. Sticking with some more of that Black history, I have Let the Circle Be Unbroken. It's another Black history related one. It won the Coretta Scott King Award. So yeah, there's that one. Next, The Book Thief. This was one that I read in high school as well. It's a really good read, and I really was interested in it. So if you're interested in The Book Thief, they're really good read. Next, I also have another Black history related book. Again, keeping my library diverse. This one is another one by W.E.B. Du Bois. And this one is called The Souls of Black Folks. I also have pretty much the entire Harry Potter collection. I'm trying to pick it up. Yeah. So I have all the books except for book number books 4 and 5. So yeah, those are all my secondary books. So as you can see, my secondary books are bigger. The stacks are a lot bigger than my primary books. But that is because I was originally stuck on teaching 8th grade. But these are all some books that I have read, each and every one of these books, and I just kept them. They will soon be in my classroom library in my classroom, so I'm very excited for my future secondary classroom if I do land secondary. Again, who knows what the future holds. So yeah, that is all the books that I have. So as you can see, I have a good wide range of variety for both primary and secondary. So I'm really, really excited about that. All right. So yeah, thanks for tuning into this vlog. I will talk to you guys when I talk to you guys. Yeah, bye for now.